A perfect team is 5 players that understand exactly what needs to be done at all times. There is no communication needed at all. Everyone just understands what is the best decision to make at all times. So that is exactly what I strive for.
Yamato, he taught us so much, and I think it's the main reason that we're doing so good.
The new kids on the block, Splyce.
For me, this is my underdog team. I really think they can perform in the LCS.
Splyce!
Coming into LCS, I had a lot of pressure from the outside world, because I was super hyped.
Honestly, going into it, we had no clue how to play the game. Even I, who had experience, didn't really understand the game correctly, I think. And we kind of just learned by getting smashed in the LCS.
Looking for an engage over the wall. Heroic charge. Trashy's already gone. Glacial Fisher. Two-man knocker. Kikis has found them. And with the steadfast presence, nobody can get away. There's a pin against the wall for Senkax. And G2 find 2 easy kills.
That looked too easy for G2.
We were 5 Danish players and we were all good friends, and that kind of helped a bit with the losses. And I think the fact that we knew why we lost, we knew that we lost to better teams than us, not just only because we fed, but also because we just got outplayed.
We were working so hard, we were doing good in practice, but there was just no payoff for it. For me, that was the most annoying part.
I think a lot of it was just our coach saying that he trusted us and he wanted to keep growing with us.
Going to relegations, it wasn't a big deal to me because, the timeline that we went through, it made sense that we went to relegations. We lost a lot of games and we didn't play at a high level, but the spirit within the team was still good because we still had our sights on what needed to be done.
Of course we were sad because of that, but I don't think we went into relegations thinking that we would lose.
Splyce, we thought, might have had a quicker path than this, but it has gone all the way to game number 5, and Giants showing some real resiliency.
He's down. That is the delayed ace, and they will be able to finish off this last tower. Splyce played out. Cool, calm, collected his cucumbers, and they take down the Nexus and secure themselves a spot in the summer split.
What are you doing to me?
In between spring and summer split, I played with Mickey, Dynamic Q, Duo Q for a couple of months. And I was talking to Yamato, and he felt the same that I did, that this guy was really talented and he could learn a lot.
Let's start by taking a look at the roster for Splyce, who have made a roster swap here coming into the summer split.
No longer 5 Danes.
No, not this time round. And the question is it enough?
At first, I wasn't really sure what we were going into with Mickey joining the team, because we literally just pulled him straight out of solo queue and he had no experience playing on stage.
He plays more aggressive, so I can do more in the game, and maybe that's why I'm playing better now.
Culling takes him out, turns the attention to Kasing. Kobe's not done, he's looking for police, and he sends him down for a triple kill. I just feel like they were in control of the game, and they maintained control. And that's not something that I'm actually used to seeing when I watch a Splyce team.
Mickey is really good mechanically, but he was still coming directly from solo queue, hasn't played on any bigger teams, so it was still kind of a big deal to teach him the basic of the macro play.
He had to teach me everything, when we were going on replays, random mistakes. So I just learned through that. The second half of the split, I think I played much better myself. I didn't get caught so often as at the start.
Whenever he got any criticism from anyone that he had even an ounce of respect for, he took it in. He learned. So right off the bat, I knew this guy, he has the 2 things I want the most. He's a hard worker and he learns very fast.
No one expected us to do good because I was just a random solo queue player, no one knew me. We just kind of meshed together really well as a team.
Yankos has already gone down. Ace in the hole, right in the back. They found Ryu. Yamato Cannon is loving every minute.
He was a good addition to our team, but it's not the only reason that we're doing so well now.
And in comes Joy. Both Nexus turrets are down. Spirit is killed. The Nexus is being destroyed, and Fnatic cannot do a thing. Splyce 2-0 Fnatic and are the second best team in Europe.
How League works at this time, it is a building that is on 5 pillars. If one pillar is not solid, then the building is going to collapse. So it's very, very easy to see if one pillar is reinforced and all of a sudden the building stands, to give credit to this one pillar. And while this pillar is beautiful and very, very good, the 5 pillars is what makes the team.
Splyce, in commanding fashion, are looking to take this series in a 2-0, and I think they're going to get it, Paul.
After another team by Splyce, finishing off this game against HBK 17 kills to 6, and Splyce will go 4-0.
I truly felt like coming into that week, our macro game was definitely better than both of these teams, and the outcome made me very, very happy.
I love the fact that you get recognized a lot more, and people are not just talking bad about you all the time. And in the studio, for example, there's a lot more fans that wanna have pictures with you. Every day is just more enjoyable, honestly.
I feel like we're prepared to, if it happens, to play the World Finals, because this is what we, the way we practice is always to prepare ourselves for any type of scenario we are thrown into.
Obviously, if we go to Worlds, it's going to be really awesome and exciting for us, but I think we have to take it one step at a time and look to our semi-finals first. And if we win there and we win the finals, then we can be excited for Worlds, but not before that, I think.
I always think back to the hard times where I was fighting a lot to stay motivated, so I don't get overconfident or something, because those times will probably come again at some point. I don't think I would be this mentally strong now if I couldn't surpass those failures in the past.
I think the main drive just comes from the competitive aspect. I want to compete against the best, and I want to be the best, and that's what I always have strived for.
It's the only thing that brings me joy. I have fun while doing it, and in life I want to do something that I enjoy doing.
I've become a very competitive person, and I just want to try and become the best. And last split, if I get 8 and I'm not happy, then I'm going to try to work with it. I'm not just going to sit on my couch and watch series all day.
Never at any point I felt like anyone was demotivated. We were always motivated because the premises of what needed to be done was already set at the beginning of the split. We need to work hard as possible, and eventually we will be rewarded, because results is just a product of a process. So you have to put focus on the process and not the result.